Chiefs Kingdom, let's start talking about your Kansas City Chiefs. There's some things going on. We're going to check in, and I'm going to do kind of a series in the next couple of weeks where some of these short videos are going to be meant to just kind of wake you up, give you a little update about where I think everything is for your Kansas City Chiefs. And if you're new to this channel, click the like and the sub and the bell notification because this is RGR Football. We talk NFL and Chiefs around here. What we're going to go over today real quick is just what I think the loss of Damian Wilson means, because the Chiefs didn't make an offer. They didn't try to retain him as far as everything that I've heard. And I think that can tell you something about how they feel. They did bring back Ben Neiman, and they do like him. And so I think that in terms of cost per play, cost per performance, I think they were happier with that aspect. It gives them a fallback, and I think it gives them somebody that if Anthony Hitchens were to have an injury again, that they feel can step into that role. I don't know that they felt that Damian Wilson could do that. He was generally somebody like Willie Gay that plays next to Hitchens, that isn't the play caller, is the guy that is able to run and attack and doesn't have to set the defense as much, doesn't have to be the guy with the green dot on the back of his helmet. I think that that's something that tells you where they feel everything is at. I do feel like Willie Gay should be the guy that steps up into that role to play with Hitch when they go into the two linebacker nickel. And that's perfectly fine. I think the emphasis on play speed and play recognition rather than the utility of being the guy that has to set the defense, that has to make the calls and those kind of things. You need both. And I think Ben Neiman gives them a backup at the Hitch spot, and I think that they're going to draft somebody either to come in and compete with Willie, especially when they do have to go base, so you have two guys that can run sideline to sideline. I do expect them to look at the athletic style linebackers. That's certainly, I think, the direction they have to go. But also somebody else that can eventually succeed Anthony Hitchens in play next to Willie as the guy that also sets the defense. Now, the athleticism comes into the evolution of this league in that even when you're playing three safeties, you need to have linebackers that can play still as well. There's no way around it. They want to have a four-man front, and maybe eventually you can get to the point where Willie can be that one linebacker on the field. So far, it doesn't look like his progression is towards that. And we know that he didn't have that kind of play style at college. And if you don't get there and you don't have a ton of game film and you get in your rookie year, you end up getting hurt. I would have loved to seen him get some reps in the postseason. I think at the end of the day, or at the Super Bowl as well, I think at the end of the day, it's just a slower progression for Willie to get to that point. So don't think that it's over at linebacker. I think that tells you that they feel that this is a need, but they also have a specific need, and it's less about the base defense than it is about the nickel. At the end of the day, I think that they are going to get somebody athletic. I think they need to. And it's more of a partnership. At times, you're still going to have to go base. So it all plays out. Make sure you like and sub and hit the bell. I'll be back with you all week long. Dan has filmed. Danilo will have a draft crush. We have all kinds of stuff going. The lives are Thursdays for the mock draft live, and Mondays for the Q&A live. They're both now moved to 6 p.m. Central. That's when we're going to do them. So I hope you guys have a great week. Enjoy today, and I'll talk to you next time.